It's troubling because you want to root for Pratt, and you saw this online movement, and you even saw in the streets people saying that they want to change. But it's just not reflective in the vote counting right now. Right now, it's looking like people are voting for the same old, same old. I mean, if you combine Bass, who's an incumbent, for mayor, and the councilwoman, Rahman, 22%, which are the progressives in this race, the people aren't voting for change. So you can burn down people's houses, have needles all over the street, an education system that is failing and crime all over the place, and yet they're worried about Pratt being a celebrity and what they say is someone with no experience.
And what you're saying is, so you look at Bass, you see 34%. Now, this is still an unbelievably low for an incumbent. It's embarrassing.
Correct.
She's totally ineffective. Pratt comes out of nowhere as a Republican, but really running as an independent. And seems to have locked up second place. Rahman is an extreme lefty who wants to defund the police. No one's going to forget that. So let's say they two advance. The only reason I would give the mayor shot for a Republican more than the governor shot for a Republican, even though Steve Hilton deserves so much credit for coming in first, it seems, or within, he's up by about 2 points with 63%, is because you have 4 more months. And Karen Bass is such an inept executive, and she is such a terrible campaigner, and he's just the opposite. And if he could make his, hey, I'm not a Republican, I'm an independent, it doesn't do any good to be tight with Trump in Los Angeles, then that's the way I would run.
Your opponents keep pushing you as MAGA and ultra-right. Are you ready to take that on? And how do you respond to that?
My opponents, it's very clear, are all pathological liars. They lie on all their statistics. They lie on the reality of the city. I will be taking on my opponents with facts and the truth.
If I see 40% for Spencer Pratt at any point, I might just combust.
Final piece of the puzzle.
Yes, a lot of people are more concerned with what is going on in California. I don't know if you notice this. I'm sure the massive post-election vote dumps with both leftist candidates taking days or weeks to count vote and announce the result is a joke. This article is being published by the Wall Street Journal's poll closes in Mercy primaries for California governor and Los Angeles mayor. Okay, if you take a look at what is going on here, a lot of people don't trust the whole process because they believe that things might actually change. But don't take this from my mouth. This NBC guy actually said it, and it is drawing a lot of attention on social media. Take a look at this.
Remember, the final piece of the puzzle that we won't know tonight, right, is the late arriving vote by mail. And we're talking about probably like a third of the vote in Los Angeles. We're probably not going to be getting until tomorrow and maybe days to come after tomorrow. The mail can still come in after Election Day. And there's indications, and there's certainly a ton of precedent here, that late arriving vote by mail is going to be significantly more Democratic friendly than all of the other vote, meaning that would be good news for Bass. Right. That would be good news for Rahman. If she's going to come out of tonight behind Pratt, it's a huge if, but if she's going to come out of tonight behind Pratt, well, it's not a huge if at this point, she would then have the opportunity, if she's close enough, to catch him with that. But that is a 25,000 vote pad there. 8 percentage points that Pratt has managed to build.
Okay, we are back from Hilton HQ. What a night. The counting is not over. There's still plenty of room for Democrats' shenanigans, but we feel very confident that this result tonight is going to carry through. Regardless, it was an incredible showing for Republicans tonight, no matter how this shakes out. But the other thing that is so cool about just the overwhelming results tonight is that even if there are shenanigans, and we know Democrats are going to try to pull some stuff, the results are so overwhelming that everyone's going to know that there's foul play. And I think at the end of the day, the Democrats, if they try any nonsense, it's going to be a losing proposition for them. We'll see. It's still California, but tonight at Hilton HQ, we were moving forward as though Steve is going to be one of the two candidates for November. I think that it's a lock at this point. Spencer Pratt in LA all of the Republicans up the golden ticket have advanced or look to advance. Sonia Shaw is going to go through. I mean, what an incredible night to be a California Republican. And I want to tell everybody, I want to remind everybody that I told you so. I told you, you cannot only go.
A lot of people see this as actually a big problem because they don't trust the process. Yeah, the war has advanced to a certain level that this should not be happening in 2026. You conduct an election today, it takes weeks, days for all the result to be compared. That is insane. Tell me how that can be transparent. If you see a lot of people saying, why is Karim Baz proclaiming like she has already won the election, because maybe they know exactly what will happen at the end of the day. And this has triggered a lot of people on the internet. I want to ask this question. If you take a look at this tweet, I haven't seen a single clip of anyone who actually likes Karim Baz. Just people with stupid reasons for not liking Spencer Pratt, right? That's true. There is no one who actually likes Karim Baz. I've been reporting videos. People hate Spencer for reason, their personal reason, not actually like he can't do the job. Oh, he's a celebrity, TV star, that is all.
How are you feeling tonight?
Well, obviously God wanted 5 more months of me exposing all the failures of our mayors.
California Democrats, this is a bad night for you.
It's a great origin story. Especially it's classic. It's that he was a reality star and he was the bad guy and all that stuff. And then he was poo-pooed, and it's a comeback story because he's been, it's Rocky in that sense. He's down. He's even worse. It's even worse. And now they burned down his house. What's he going to do? He fights back. That would be a great story. I hope that Hollywood can get behind it and vote him in. The funny thing is I do see a lot more fracturing now. I do see a lot more people supporting Spencer, talking about Steve Hilton as well.
Yes, Superman actor Dean Cain says Spencer Pratt has the perfect hero origin story, exposes fracturing support for Democrat in LA. And this is the truth. I was actually shocked because a lot of people didn't see this coming. We saw it. I'll be reporting, showing you videos of what exactly was going on. And now this. What I'm more concerned is that these people should not play some kind of gymnastic for the result to change. Yeah, because if this take days to finalize everything, something can happen and we don't know what might happen. This is what I'm concerned about. I see a lot of people talking about this, but that is less of a problem. Yes. Imagine just getting up and saying that lady is now behind Karim Baz. A lot of people will not believe it. Yeah. So let's just put our finger crossed and see what exactly they are going to do this time around. And I'm thinking this is my last video on this topic. Now I want to go into general reporting like I've been doing, touching different topics. As of the short videos you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip. For people who usually ask, why do you put short clips at the end? They hardly recommend videos on this channel.
About that, do you feel really confident that he's going to make it to the runoff?
Definitely, he's going to make it to the runoff. There's a lot of people who already voted for him. Their votes haven't been counted yet. They voted day of the election.
How are you feeling tonight?
Well, obviously God wanted 5 more months of me.
Move on. I had Spencer Pratt on my podcast the other day. I think.
So this is breaking news. Everyone that supports me is a Democrat.
I love that Chelsea Handler was encouraging her fans not to vote for Pratt. For fan.
Seen this city just fall apart.
Mayorship, insurance companies, they don't have to pay for people to rebuild their homes.
Aaron Bass.
I just wanted to share how happy I am to be
the city councilwoman.
They said I can't just open up these cases with.
Can't keep streetlights on.
To the media, we do not care.
He's elitist in California. Now you realize people everywhere in America make fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualifications, right?
Yeah.
And the black community.
It's illegal.
Spencer Pratt, who's running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Able to. I know, but
Also, I have to say,
we don't even have the trust of our own people.
Remarkable what he's accomplished. I'm from California. I have family in LA.
Chelsea Handler, she's not a fan, said me.
The only people that aren't are the socialists.
2010.